Hello there, it's Dr. Rick here again with your tip of the day, and today I've got a question for you. Does caffeine make you more productive? A large portion of the population relies on caffeine just to get through the day, and a lot of people claim that they can't even begin work without having caffeine. But does caffeine really make us more productive? Let's look at some things here and see where we're at on this. First of all, I'm going to explain how caffeine works in the body. The caffeine blocks endocrine receptors, which are neurotransmitters that make us feel sleepy. So when we have caffeine in our system, that blocks the endocrine, and that causes us to be more alert, and it produces more dopamine and adrenaline, so it speeds us up, so we're not sleepy. And that in a nutshell is what caffeine does. So actually what we're doing is we're blocking neurotransmitters that would normally make us slow down and feel sleepy. But what are the effects of caffeine on us? It impacts an awful lot of different things. Caffeine causes us to be able to focus better. These are not all bad things, by the way, folks. It causes us to focus better, gives us better memory, makes us more productive. But there is a bad side to all of this. And over time, caffeine will produce more endocrine receptors. And what happens with that is that it causes us to have a need for more caffeine. So the more we become, it is an addictive thing that we're putting in our body. So as time goes on, we need more and more because it's creating more and more of the endocrine receptors, which their job is to block the caffeine and to make us slow down and feel sleepy. So that is a bad side to it. Also, over time, when we need more and more caffeine, it makes us not feel normal. So we need caffeine to get going each day and to keep going each day and making us feel normal. And we also have a tendency to wake up with sleep inertia. And actually, research has shown that rather than us needing more sleep, when we have sleep inertia, that we're actually having caffeine withdrawal, and that is why a cup of coffee in the morning or a cup of tea in the morning will perk us up and get us going. Another interesting fact that I found interesting, seeing that I'm a tea drinker and not a coffee drinker, is that tea has more caffeine in it than coffee does. So that's an interesting thing that I found out in doing my research on this. So research has shown a lot of interesting things, and I'm going to talk just a moment about those as far as being helpful and beneficial to us. First of all, caffeine does improve our mood. If you're grumpy in the mornings, getting some caffeine in you is likely to change that. We know that it causes our brain function to increase so that we become more productive. It raises the metabolic rate because it immobilizes fatty acids and fat tissues in our body. which also increases physical performance. So another benefit of having caffeine. It reduces type 2 diabetes, it's been proven, and people who drink several cups a day of coffee or tea or have some type of caffeine in their system, it's been shown that it will lower dementia, Alzheimer's, and Parkinson's disease, which are all debilitating things and terrible things that I don't wish on anybody. It reduces liver cancer by up to 40% and cirrhosis by up to 80%. And these are from the Healthline newsletter that I just gave you this research from. And it also creates a decent amount of vitamins and minerals in the body. So drinking your coffee, your tea in the morning does in fact help you become more productive. Bet you didn't think that one was coming, did you? You thought I was going to talk negative about it. So with the few downsides, there's a lot of positive sides to it. However, drinking too much coffee does have its downsides, as I said, with it producing the adenosine receptors. It causes you to become addicted to where you need more and more caffeine each day to function. So the general rule of thumb is moderation. Hey, if you enjoy these tips of the day, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is down here, over here, somewhere. It's a red button. It says subscribe. It's real simple. Doesn't cost you anything, and helps us out a great deal when you do subscribe to our channel. Also, if you would like to find out more about me and what I do, I think the best way of doing that is by offering you one of my free trainings, and you can get that by simply clicking on the link, which should be in the box down here at the bottom, where the information about the video is at. And if you will do that, I will be glad to send you one of my free trainings, $128 value, and you can take a look at it and learn from that and see if we're compatible with each other. If we are, then hopefully you'll want to find out more. This is your tip of the day, Dr. Rick, and please have